Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about perfumes. As you can see, my books that are usually on this shelf aren't here because I'm talking about my perfumes. I bought a bunch of perfumes when I went to college because it was like winter semester. It was stressful. I was taking 17 credits. You know, I had to have like a little buying addiction thing. So like I bought all these perfumes, and I also have these perfumes, so we're going to talk about it. First, we're going to go with the perfumes in my sample bag. I feel like the majority of the perfumes I got were samples because I was like pulling this out from like this isn't where my perfumes usually are. They're typically like in my downstairs, like I have like this drawer like for my perfumes. And I was like, oh my gosh, like there's so little perfumes, and then I realized it's mostly because they're in here. So I'll go through them. A lot of them are duplicates, so yeah. Okay, so the first one we have is Dawn. Dawn smells like vanilla. No, it does. It smells like a sweet flower. Like I think it's like vanilla, and raspberry, and then there's like a bunch of flowers in it, like typical brown girl drain. I'm not gonna like go in so that you guys can see like the perfumes, these small ones, because like that's too much work. So I'm just gonna hold it up. So I'm assuming it's supposed to be like the flowers are mostly it, but like it just smells like a sweet flower. It's good. I feel like this was like the Brown Girl Jane's vanilla perfume, because Brown Girl Jane does not have like a vanilla perfume in their gourmand set. This is discontinued. This is a part of their like discontinued stuff. Like this was like original Brown Girl Jane when they were making like mostly like flower based. Like they were just like making like grown like perfumes instead of like gourmands, like how I like. Obviously looking at my shelf you can see that. So that this is probably gonna have trouble focusing because I usually have like a book, but like whatever. And yeah, so like it's sweet, it's also light. So yeah, I wouldn't rebuy this if this was available, but it's good. Like I'm not gonna have a problem finishing it, and I'm also like a really picky person, so like you're gonna see that in this. So then we have Dusk. Dusk is like a coconut, almond, perfume. You can smell it, just smells lightly like almond, and like it's good. It smells like, just it's really light. It's good. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about it. Again, it's original Brown Girl Jane, so it's like these aren't like my things. I'm gonna have like more thoughts once we get into the actual shelf, because those are actually perfumes that I've used multiple times. These are just like baby ones, so like I've used them like once. Then we have NDA, again, another grown perfume. I feel like when it came to Forever Mood, I thought that they would be like, I don't know, perfumes for me, but like they're just like not gourmand. I don't even know if I expected a gourmand. Actually, I think I did, but that's not what I got. This is just like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe non-gourmands, so I'm just gonna leave this one alone. Carnival, we have like a big Carnival here, so we're gonna talk about that. There we have a big Casablanca. Then we have Dare. I tried out Dare. I don't know, like I had like this little photo shoot thing with my sister, and that's when I was wearing Dare. Dare is like a cherry scent, but it's like you mostly smell the cherry leather, because again, like Brown Girl Jane, I guess like they had like a gourmand element to each perfume, but it's like it wasn't like a real gourmand. You know those brands where they're just like, oh, this is a gourmand, but then it's like, yeah, it doesn't smell like what's called peaches like you said it would. So yeah, that's kind of what it was. But like this was good. I might end up buying a travel size one of this, because like these, like I do need like a nighttime scent, because like as I've been in college, I've been going to more just like nighttime things, like birthdays and just like whatever, and I just like want to have like a more adult scent in my collection. What is this? Carnival, we've talked about Dusk, we've talked about Hard to Get. This one was good. This is the lemon, I don't know if you can see that, it's lemon, from Forever Mood. It's like a lemon flavor, whatever. I'm not really into fruity fragrances. It smelled like lemon, but like not like a real lemon, so it was just like in the middle, where it's like it doesn't smell exactly like a lemon, but it kind of just smelled like a vanilla-y lemon, I guess, or perfumey, whatever. So there was that. Then we have You Remind Me. This is like kind of just like why I'm not really into Forever Mood. This smells like sweat. I feel like the majority of, like, not the majority, I think like half of the Forever Mood fragrances smell like sweat, because like a lot of the brands like to put musk inside of their perfumes, but to me they smell like sweat, and I'm just like, I don't want to smell like sweat, so like stop putting them in perfumes, especially when it's like a really light perfume where it's like you don't smell anything but just the musk. Then it's like, no, then I'm just smelling like sweat. Then we have Cocoa Tier something. It's the coconut perfume by Kyse Perfumes. This smells exactly like a coconut. It's actually perfect. I feel like Kyse Perfumes, I'm going to talk about a couple of Kyse perfume fragrances that aren't in my bag because I had like 15, but I kind of emptied them out just like recently. I've just like been using them, so we're just going to use this one to talk about them. I tried the peaches one. The peaches one smelled like hair products. I tried the deliza Marshmallow. If I were to like rebuy perfumes just like from different brands, which I don't think I'm gonna do. I think what I'm gonna do is just like start shopping from Brown Girl Jane. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about just like how I want to change my like shopping habits and everything like that. But deliza Marshmallow is really good. It smells like exactly like a marshmallow, and it's like really strong. So it's like it's literally the perfect scent. There was that, and there was a bunch of other scents. Like there was this Nutella scent. There was this what else? Nutella. There's this like s'more scent. I feel like the problem about Kyse for me is the fact that their scents smell exactly what it is. And it's just like it's too buttery for me. It's too what's called. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to actually smell like food. Like I know I like romance, but like sometimes it's too much. And Kyse for me is like too much. Except for like their good scents where it's like, okay, like yeah, I want to smell exactly like a coconut. I want to smell exactly like a marshmallow. You know what I mean? Then we talked about that one. We talked about that one. Talked about that one. I Am Her, another one that smells like sweat to me. Like, I don't know what to say. It's also sweet too, but it's also just like, again, it was too grown for me. I just thought it was like gourmand for some reason. Like, I don't even think that, I don't know. I think it was just like an impulsive buy. Like, I bought like the little travel size, no, not travel size, the sample set, which is like, wasn't a good idea. I think we are done with our sample sizes, so I'll put them all in. Actually, I'll do that later. So now let's go to my shelf. So first, we're gonna pick up this one. This was the first perfume I ever bought. This is basically a caramel perfume by Sabrina Carpenter, obviously. I picked it because I smelt it like in Myers, and I was like, okay, like it was like the day before college. No, not the day before. Like the summer before college, and I was just like looking for perfumes, and I found this one. I was like, oh, this is really good. So it's cheap. I wore it just like by itself, like without just like having a bunch of perfumes. I think the first semester of college. It's a good perfume. Like I wore it yesterday and it like smelled really good. It smells like caramel. It smells like perfume caramel. Like it's not like exactly like a caramel, like you know what I mean, but it's just like a perfume caramel. Like I will always describe things as like a perfume this because like it doesn't smell exactly like that, but it's like a perfume version, which like I don't know how to describe what that means, but like that's what it smells like. The only reason why I stopped liking this and why I started like I guess looking for other perfumes was because this one started to smell like metal. Like I don't know what it is where I can just like smell this like metal piece inside of the perfume, or like I don't know if I'm just like I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's just like when it was new it just smelled exactly like that caramel. It was good, whatever, but now I just smell like that bit of metal and I can't stand it. Then we have Cherry Powder by Theodoros Kalotinis. Okay, we're gonna talk about all the scents from this brand. Let's try to zoom in. Okay, we're gonna talk about all the scents from this brand because there are a lot. And I hated literally every one of these. Like, I feel like this was kind of like my reason for making this video, which also I wanted to talk about my good perfumes, but like, because I feel like no one has talked about the truth about these fragrances. First off, this smells like literal just like baby powder, a bit of what's called cherry. This was the best scent from them. I also tried their red velvet perfume. It smelled like what is it, a Tootsie Roll, like you know those chocolate suckers, like the chocolate suckers that have like a Tootsie Roll in the middle. That's exactly how it smelled. So it wasn't like a full-on chocolate, it was like a like dulled down chocolate. You get what I mean? Watery chocolate, if you will. Then we had the let's see which we should say next. Let's go with the least worst one. Then we have what is it called? The coffee fragrance. I really wanted a coffee fragrance because I'm going to talk about what's called Brown Girls Jane's coffee fragrance, which almost got me into coffee fragrances until I realized that was original. Well, it wasn't original, but it's like different. That coffee fragrance, the caramel smelled like plastic. What else? The coffee was like really strong, which was fine. It's just like the caramel smelled like plastic. Like, and then the last scent, which is literally just like that was the worst fragrance ever, was salted caramel. Salted caramel smelled like, I don't know, like I think it's supposed to be like the sea. Like, I don't know, it didn't even smell like salted caramel. Like, I couldn't even smell the caramel. All I smelled was like this disgusting salt. Like, maybe if you like it, maybe it was like the salt like you would put on the floor just like for ice. Like, I don't know, like it was a disgusting salt smell. Like, it wasn't like salted caramel, it was like salted as in like something else. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it was nasty. And I was like, what do you mean, like, what's called, this brand makes photorealistic scents? No, if you want a photorealistic scent, go to Kyse Beauty. No, not Kyse Beauty, Kyse Perfumes, was it? Yeah, go to them instead of this brand, because no, this is like, everything was disgusting. The least disgusting one, which is what I kept, is like cherry powder, because but it's like, this is a powder scent, which like obviously that was on me because I was like, okay, it was on me, but yeah, it was that. Then we have what the fluff. This is like a decant version. Let me tell you a little story time on this. Okay, so I bought this off of a site, like on a Shopify site, and I kind of just like bought it because I just saw like what the fluff, and it's like I didn't want to go through the restock through the brand. I'm also getting stuff from the brand, but like let's talk about that later. And like, so I bought it, and then I went on the site and I saw AI, and I was like, no, 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 no. Like, I was like, I was scared because I thought like I had been scammed, and like what's called, emailed them. I was like, oh my gosh, guys, like whatever. I ended up getting my stuff, and I ended up getting 2 body oils. I don't know what brand the body oils were from, but they smell really good. They smell like baby powder. Okay, but this one, this smells like a marshmallow. Like, I don't know what else to say. It smells like a marshmallow. It does, yeah, that it smells like a marshmallow. It does make me sneeze, and like that's my only problem. And it lasts for a couple of hours. Like, I don't know, it's not like a scent that lingers. Like, a lot of scents linger on my clothes. Like, well, like I'll have like a sweater where I will just like, you know how what's called jackets, you don't like wash them for a little bit, so it's like what's called, like, you don't wash them after like one to like a couple uses, you know what I mean? So it's like I'll just like have a jacket and it'll be like different perfumes on it, and it's just like the what the fluff didn't last on it, which my what's called jackets always catch my perfumes, so like that was my one complaint. I do like I've watched the owner's lives, and like she seems like a great person, and like I don't know, I really liked her stuff, and I just like, yeah, I ended up buying another what the fluff, I think 15 ounces of that, and I bought like a 50 ml, I think, or something like that, of the peaches perfume, and then I bought some body oils, balms, creams, whatever from the brand. That was like the thing I was waiting on before I made this video, but I just like kind of made it now because I was like, I've only not tried one perfume, and I'm just like waiting this whole time just to make the video for them. But like she seems really good. She's the one small owned black businesses. She just like seems to really listen to her customers, and like I really like that. Yeah, we'll see what the peaches is talking about. I've heard that just smells like a regular peach, but like I don't know, she seems good in my book. If I'm doing one of the techniques that I'm doing for like spending less on perfumes, so that it's a little spoiler into the ending what I'm going to talk about, then I feel like I'd buy some of the other things from her. Then we have, my camera's about to die, but hopefully this is good. I don't know. We're just still gonna hold up things. Okay, so then we have strawberry jam. I bought this literally like, I think I was done with finals. I had just like gone there. I don't remember what time it was, but it was like the end of the school year. I went to Sephora, and I was kind of just like trying to smell like all the what is it, perfumes there. Specifically, I wanted to smell what is that brand? I still haven't like bought perfume from them, which whatever. They're literally like the most popular gourmand brand. What is it? I know this. Kayali. Okay, yeah, whatever. So I was gonna buy that, but then I smelled this. I was like, okay, this is better than Young Bougie Marshmallow. Now that I have this, I'm like, it's not. It smelled really good. It's really sweet. It smells like strawberries. It smells like strawberries, and it also, you can smell the pistachio. This is definitely like a Young Bougie Marshmallow dupe or whatever it is. Cause like I know that some people are like, oh yeah, dupes aren't just like, cause a lot of people will be like, oh my gosh, like this is a dupe, this is a dupe, and it's like they're both strawberry flavors. Like, no, every strawberry perfume is not a, I always say flavors, it's not flavors. Every strawberry perfume is not a dupe of what's called, or it's like copying what's Kayali. But this one has like what's called strawberries, it has the pistachio, it has like the raspberry, and I was like, yeah, no, this is really a dupe. So, or just like not dupe, but like a, it's like definitely trying to be in that vein. Okay, so this is just like very, just like, it's more, I feel like Young Bougie Marshmallow is more creamy, while this is just like more fresh. Yeah, I feel like that's just like it. Well, it's not more fresh, it's just like sweet, but like it's more just like fresh sweet, if that makes sense. Like there's like this gourmand versus fruity, where fruity is like its own thing, where it's supposed to smell like the fruit, versus gourmand where it's like rounder and whatever. So like this is like, to me, like a line. That's what I'm thinking of. This one I can't stand. I kind of started to realize that I don't like fruity scents, and this is like a really fruity scent, and it's like I have like 50 mls of it, so I'm gonna have to get through this one. But like I smelt it once, it gave me a headache, and then it kind of just like, I don't know, I just like, I wasn't like the greatest fan of it. So yeah, that's, oh, I didn't even say this name. Strawberry Jam by the Seven Virtues. Then what should we get into next? Let's go here. Okay, we have Carnival. Should I, we're gonna hold up this one. Okay, this is Carnival by Brown Girl Jane. This used to be my favorite fragrance to ever exist. And then I wore this throughout second semester of college, and second semester of college was literally just like the worst semester. So like it's just like, it's kind of just like one of those things where I associate it with that time, and it's just like such a bad thing. And it's like, mind you, I have 50 mLs of this, and then I also have, let me see, a 10 ml of this. And I also have just like a bunch of minis. And I just like, it smells like, okay, let's first say what it smells like. Okay, so let's look at, oh, we have like literally the notes. It smells like a sweet fragrance. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of just like one of those sugar fragrances, which I'm gonna describe like later. Like, cause there's like another sugar fragrance that I saw from Brown Girl Jane, and it's just like kind of just like one of those fragrances where it's just like really sweet, but it doesn't smell like anything particular. I guess is the most you smell is like the caramelized apple, if you if that's anything. And there's also spun sugar. I feel like it's the sugar notes that I can't stand. But anyways, just like, I don't like it. Like it just smells like really sweet. And I remember when I first brought it, I said it smelled like a hair product or a air freshener or something. I said it smelled like something like that, and I'm just getting like the more hair producty thing. And when I say like hair product scents, it's just like one of those things where it's just like a jumbled up scent, where it's like you don't know necessarily what you're smelling. It just smells like something. It's just sweet. Like it's just like really sweet of something, and like that's just like all I can do to describe it. Let's go to high tea. I remember the day I bought this. Well, the day that this came in. Also, why I have so many Brown Girl Jane scents is because there was this 50% off sale, so like everything was like $50. So like I had to like buy them. So yeah, that's why I have a lot of them. Specifically the full sizes. Okay, high tea smells like flower. Like, I guess people are saying it's an orange blossom, and then at the very like end, like you, like on your skin, when you smell it, you're gonna smell this what is it, it smells like They say like those cookies that like go on the platters, like you know those little cookies. It's supposed to be like this tea time fragrance or whatever. Obviously that's the name, high tea. It smells like nothing like tea, but no, it smells like a biscuit or like I'm thinking like biscuits, but like specifically like those sweet biscuits or the sweet just like cookies, but they're not like a chocolate chip cookie or anything like that, like a British thing. Like I don't know, like my parents used to buy things like that, so I don't know what they're specifically called, but that's what it kind of smells like at the very end, and then you just get that lightly. This is a perfect what is it, spring fragrance. Once I'm done with this bottle, I will not buy a new one. Like I know, like I'm like, oh yeah, like this is such a good fragrance. Still I wouldn't, because even though I can like a fragrance, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna buy another one, you know what I mean? Now let's get into these fragrances. We have Carnival. Carnival, I have a love-hate relationship with this one. Okay, one time that I've smelt it, it smelled like nothing. Another time that I smelt it, it was like this very like tangy, like very much like it just felt so sour on my skin. Like not sour in like a nasty way, but like sour as in like actual sour. It's mango flavored perfume. It smelled so sour, and it was like the sun was beating on me, and all I could smell was that like sourness, and it just like it felt like it wasn't me. Like it wasn't like a fragrance that I would wear. It just like didn't feel like aesthetically me. And it was just like still like it, and it was like it was filling the whole bus, and it annoyed me so much that day. And then I wore it a couple of days ago, and it smelled like vanilla at the very end. Like I remember like even I've sprayed it on my like hand a couple of times to see what it smells like, and it smelled like vanilla one time, it smelled like the mango one time, and it dissipated, like, and it just like has different smells. So this is like who knows if I'll rebuy this, like because I might rebuy it. I just have to see what I get next time I wear it, and I'm just gonna finish, by the time I finish this bottle I'll know what to say, which at the very end, in 2026 my plan is to start emptying products, like doing empty videos, because I've just like bought too many things, and I feel like a lot of the buying I'm just now saying okay it was for experimental purposes, but like now I just need to empty everything out, so like I'll have like a, if I actually buy it or not, don't buy it by the end of using that bottle. Then we have Peach Aura. Peach Aura, it was the latest perfume release. This smells, so it's supposed to be a peach fragrance. It smells like lip balm to me. I don't know what it is. I just smell like lip balm. It smells sweet, and then lip balm. I don't get peach. I don't think, even I smelled the Kayali's peach perfume. I didn't even get peach with that one. Like I don't get peach, and and this is also late, so it's just kind of just like disappears. So like this will not be a rebuy. As far as I know. I'm going back and forth between my two batteries to try to get enough space to talk to you guys, but still, let's keep going so we can hurry up. Casablanca. Casablanca is the worst one. It's even broken. Well, I didn't drop this one. I dropped Chalet, but I replaced it because I didn't like this one. This one is from like their original. It's like the only original Brown Girl Jane like era perfume that exists now. It's supposed to be a marshmallow and suede perfume. All you smell is that suede, or like whatever the other ingredients are. Well, why do I say ingredients? Like this is like a some dessert. But it's just like all you smell is like the it kind of smells like, now that I'm thinking about, okay, it smells like a Band-Aid. Wait, yeah, no, it smells like baby powder. That's what it would smell like. It smells like baby powder kind of, but not as powdery as what's called this one. This smells like genuine baby powder. This one is like more like, I don't know, elevated. But yeah, you don't smell that marshmallow at all. So yeah. Then we have, okay, then we have Chalet. This is a what is it? This is, ooh, let me get the big bottle, because I have multiples of these. I have this one and this one. Okay, so Chalet is a chocolate perfume. It smells like the best chocolate that I've ever smelled. Like, it smells like, it's not a photorealistic chocolate. It's like a wearable chocolate, and I don't know how to, like, it's just like a wearable chocolate. Let me smell this one, because I actually have it. Like, yeah, like I just like you wear this with something black and it just like smells like chocolate, like, but like a chocolate where you can actually wear it, because I feel like a lot of chocolates, it's like chocolate is one of those things where it's like I don't actually want to smell like a chocolate. Like I know that I'm like, oh well, chocolates are so good and whatever, but like I don't actually want to smell like chocolate. But like this one is like will make you want to smell like a chocolate. Not chocolate bar, but just like I don't know what it makes. It's supposed to have plum. I don't smell that plum. I don't know how, it just smells like chocolate. Then we have, where is it? We have, I don't know where the other ones went. We have a 10 ml and two 50 mls of Casino. I love Casino so much. Casino is this coffee fragrance, and it smells like just like a sweet, like it smells like a coffee shop, like, and you just like, it's just like really sweet, and it's chalk. Because you smell the coffee in the beginning, but then it dries down into this like vanilla, this deep vanilla, and it's just like, it's so good. It feels like, it feels like my signature scent, because like, you know how I write, and well, you don't, I don't know if you know, but like with Scott, I write and I read, and it's just like a such of me scent. And it's also like not too strong. I didn't mention how strong or light all these scents were, but Casino is like not a like extremely strong scent, but it's also like not this like extremely light scent. It's just like, it's perfect to me, for me. And yeah, I think this is like my last, actually I have two more perfumes. Actually no, I have a couple more things, but yeah, like this is like my favorite scent from Brown Girl Jane. And yeah, I feel like the marketing wasn't that great on it, because like they were saying like nah, it wasn't great, but it was misleading. Like it was like this like lucky casino whatever thing, but it's like, and then it's a coffee fragrance, and I feel like you couldn't tell it was a coffee fragrance when it first came out. Then what else do we have? I feel like I dropped something. Let's just have another fragrance in here. Okay. Then we have this fragrance. I don't know what it smells like, so let's spray it on me. Okay, I don't smell. Anyways, I've smelled it. It kind of smells like, what's it called? I don't know. A flower with a little bit of baby powder. I don't know how to describe that. And then our last scent that we have is the most recent Brown Girl Jane perfume I bought. It's Kola Sun by them. It's this body mist. It's 5 ml. Wait, no, not 5 ounces. 150 ml. It smells like pineapples. It's supposed to be pineapple, but it smells like juice. It's too sweet for me. It's another scent where it's just like giving carousel, where it's just like really really sweet, but it's like, I don't know, just like really sweet, but like not sweet for a purpose. And I feel like this is just like me really hating fruity fragrances. This was just like a discovery that I had, where I just feel like I hate fruity fragrances, and all these fragrances that like I don't really like are fruity. And I just like, I like gourmands. Like in my heart of hearts, I love a gourmand, and this is not a gourmand. I'm still gonna buy body mists from Brown Girl Jane, because like when it comes to summer, I do want to have like a fragrance that like I could just spray on and just like keep it pushing. This does last a really long time. I don't really care how long my fragrances last or anything like that, because like I kind of just put them on. They're for like me. Like I kind of just like smelling my arm or something. And like there's like this little light bubble around me that you can smell, but like it's nothing too much. It's like kind of like when I'm moving around, sometimes I'll just like smell myself, and I just smell like whatever. And this does smell good on my skin. I just cannot stand the smell of it when I smell it like this, which is like what I do for most of my fragrances. So it's like I don't want to have a perfect fragrance where I can't just like smell it like that and be happy with what it is. So yeah, this is not gonna be something I repurchase. But like I really want Brown Girl Jane to keep making body mists, because like I feel like summer is like body mist season. So yeah, but I can't wait to see their next gourmand. Okay, so now that we're done with this video, let's talk about my perfume purchases and just like stuff like that. When it comes to perfumes, I do want to be more mindful with how much I'm spending on perfumes, because like this was just like a little me like crashing out like my last semester, no, I almost said last semester of college, my winter semester of college for freshman year winter semester. So I just like bought a bunch of perfumes to cope, but at the same time I don't really want to do this amount of buying next time, because this is probably like over $1,000 worth of perfumes. So I have two options for how I'm gonna stop buying as much perfumes. First is just stick to Brown Girl Jane. This is like my signature scent, and I just like, I found it, and so like why should I just like, I don't know, keep experimenting and stuff. So like I buy this and then just like start trying out other Brown Girl Jane scents just to like feel that like just like experimentation bug or whatever, just like to get that itch off. Or I can just like buy perfumes, like the best perfumes from each brand. I'm thinking of doing the Brown Girl Jane method, because like I did this when it came to hair care and it worked for me, where I just like, okay, I'm finishing this video if it's the last thing I do, but like literally I'm passing my batteries around. But anyways, why I'm trying to do the first option for the Brown Girl Jane option is because I did that for hair care and it worked for me, and I just like didn't spend money, even though like I was obsessed with spending money on extra hair products. So I think Brown Girl Jane is gonna be just like my way to go. So yeah, I'm gonna go leave before my camera dies. So bye.